Welcome! I'm Crafty Marianne. Join me today as we dry some herbs.
So my herb bed has gone a little crazy here. I've got a whole bunch. I've got dill, celery, parsley, thyme, I have some rosemary. We're going to harvest it and put it in the hydrator. That way we can have a really nice mix for cooking with. As you can see, my dill has started to go to seed. It's got little flowers on it, and everything's growing like crazy. So we're just gonna harvest it up into the basket, and then we'll take it inside and fill up our dehydrator trays. This is my thyme plant. We're going to be collecting some of this. Last winter I had cut off a whole bunch. Last winter I cut off about half of it trying to trim it down, and it just grew back in, and it's been going crazy, and it's very healthy, and it's a great plant. Now that we have all of our herbs, let's head inside and fill up our dehydrator. Alright, now that we're back, we can load up our dehydrator trays. And I have them set up in a way that they have that secondary screen, which is a much finer mesh, and also two of them are solid plastic. So like for things like your tongue, it's really small and would fall through the cracks. You don't want it to fall through the cracks. So on the dill, the stems are really long, so we're going to cut that back. Either just snap it with your hand and take it off that long stem, or you can use scissors to cut it. I think snapping is just fine. And I do have the solid plastic sheet under my dill because it gets really fragile and the little fern. So that way it won't break so much when we, in a couple days when we package it up. So I do have a little bit of catnip in with my parsley. I think they'll be okay. They've been roommates before. I think they can share all right. Welcome back. It's been about 48 hours, and in that time the herbs have dried, so now we just need to crush them and put them into a container. We're ready to put these herbs into their containers, and once they're in their containers, we can decide if we want to crush them up further. If we do, we have two options. We have the mortise and pestle, and we have a small coffee grinder that we use just for spices. Let's get started. So depending on your spice will depend on how you want to crush it, grind it up, or leave it. The time and how you take it off of its stem if it still has one. The cilantro, parsley, dill, catnip, I tried to just cut those without stems to begin with, and so they're good the way they are. Rosemary will come through here and drop it on the floor. But we'll come through here and pull off the little green leaves. You don't want to eat the brown stems. It doesn't taste good. It's to be a motion just like that to harvest your dried rosemary. So at first I'm just kind of cupping my hand over it, just to try and keep these little pieces that are trying to jump out from jumping out.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for joining Crafty Marianne.